Hey folks, Sheila here from Design Files. In today's video, I just wanted to touch on some of the latest updates that we've added to the background removal tools within your Design Files account. Now, some of these new updates are going to make it possible for you to remove even complex backgrounds with just a click, and that's greatly going to help you speed up the time it takes you to complete your design boards. So let's go ahead, we'll pull a few products out onto this design, and I'll show you exactly how it works. Now, as many of you know, if you have a product that's shot on a clean white background like this and you drag it out onto your design board, the system is automatically going to remove that white background so that you don't have to spend the time to do this yourself. So if you can, always try to get your products shot on a white background and the system will do the work for you. Now, in some cases, you can see with this chair here, we've got a little bit of a gray shadow underneath it. So I'm going to pull this one out. So the system's done a pretty good job of removing the white background, but down here we've got a little bit of leftover background image here where there was slight gray tones in the actual background image. So if I wanted to clean this up, all I have to do is go over to the background removal tool, and you can see here that I'm on the auto remove background. That's now broken down into two options. You've got the simple auto remove and the magic auto remove. Now in this case, I'm just going to switch over to the gray background here so we can see all the little imperfections. If I just wanted to clean this one up a little bit, I could use the simple tool. So I'm going to drag this toggle to the right, and you can see that when I drag it to the right, it starts to remove more and more of that background image. If I drag it to the left, it brings the background image fully back in. So in this case, I'm just going to drag it to the right until I get a nice clean cut all the way around my product, and then I'll save it. And there it is. So that tool is still available. It's very handy. It works really, really well when you've just got a few minor variations in the background image that you need to remove. Now, in some cases, you might be dealing with products that have a lot of variation in the background, like this pillow right here. So we've got a lot of different colors in here and textures, and if I wanted to pop over to my background removal tool and use this option, you'll notice that when it starts to remove the background, it starts pulling out a part of the product as well, because there's just too many similar tones and colors. So in this case, what I'd actually do is I'd switch down to the Magic Auto Removal tool, which is the new feature here, turn this toggle on, and the system's then going to recognize the edges of this product and completely cut it out. Hit save, and now you've got a nice clean product that you can add to your design. So let's try another one. We'll try this vase right here. I'm going to pop back over to the background removal tool. I'm going to click this option right here for the Magic Auto Removal, and boom, it just cleanly cuts out this product. So this is a great new background removal feature that's going to make it so much faster for you to just get rid of those background images so that you can use all kinds of products within your designs, and you won't have to spend the time to manually trace out the actual product. So again, let's find something else down here. This one right here, we've got tons of variation within the actual background. We've got a really dark section here, light sections over here. And if I go into my background removal tool and click the magic option, boom, again, it finds the edges of the product. And if you want, I'm going to turn it over to this white option here. If you find that the edges of the trace are a little jagged, you can click this checkbox off and it's going to add an outline to the product so it can soften the edges a little bit. If you find that you don't need that and you just want that nice clean cut, you can click this checkbox back on and it's going to go tight to the product edges, at which point you can save it and add it to your design. Now, that magic background removal tool is going to work 90% of the time, but you might run into a case where it's just not quite able to find the edges of the product. And in that case, of course, you could always use the manual background removal tool. So you still have this one available as well. You can trace all the way around the edges of this product and save it. And there is a video in our video tutorial library that'll show you exactly how the manual tool works. But now you have 3 different background removal tools that you can use, and you can pick and choose the one that's best suited for whatever product it is that you need to cut out. And that way you should be able to get any product you want into any design board that you create and do it quickly. So definitely pop into your Design Files account, give these new features a try, and as always, let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.